All right, so I want to talk a little bit about heart health. This is something that I have a lot of interest in because my family suffers from a lot of different ailments concerning the heart. I did, so a long time ago, my heart would start beating super, super fast and I couldn't figure out why. That's when I went to the doctor and they hooked me up to one of those heart monitor things. And I was supposed to wear that for 24 hours. And I could tell when my heart went fast. And it didn't pick up anything. Like nothing registered on the heart monitor. So now people are like, oh, it's just in your head. That's just nuts. And I'm like, no. I have found a couple things that I want to share with you guys too today. That has really helped my heart, and one of them is, which is really odd because I don't like spicy foods, and so I find it kind of ironic that this is my number one go-to. It's cayenne. This is a cayenne tincture, and cayenne is the number one stimulant herb. It's the purest and most powerful of all of the medicinal herbs. Cayenne will actually rebuild your vein structures. It removes plaque from the veins, and it sends blood rushing along carrying nutrients to every cell in your body. Like, there's not enough good things I can say about this. So let's say, like, if I'm having heart palpitations, if I take just a squirt, so this is all I take, and you can even use like the cayenne in your spice cabinet. You want to try to get up to a teaspoon. I would say start with a quarter teaspoon in a cup of water, but what I do is about like that much. I just squirt that in my water, like for tea. I do like this apple cider vinegar and honey and my cayenne. That's my morning drink. But if I'm like at night, sometimes I feel like if I stop breathing or something, my heart is like, hey, wake up, and so it starts beating super fast on me. And so if I go and grab some cayenne, it helps. But this used to be like a common thing, and now it's not so much. Like my heart doesn't beat as fast as it used to. It's calmed down quite a bit. Like, so the doctor that I am studying under, he used to do house calls. He would go to people's houses, and if he ever came across somebody who had a heart attack, he would give him a shot of cayenne. He never lost a patient to a heart attack because he always gave them cayenne. And so I'm really a fan of cayenne, even though I don't like spicy foods. But for medicinal purposes, I will take cayenne. And cayenne's a good carrier herb too. So like what that means is if you take cayenne with other herbs, it's going to help enhance your body's ability to absorb the other herbs, because this is a stimulant and it carries those herbs to your organs. So anyway, there's my cayenne spiel. There's a lot more to say about it, but because we're talking about heart things, I just wanted to kind of focus on the heart. Now the other one is, I don't know if anybody's ever heard of this, but it's called Hawthorne berry syrup. So like your hawthorn berries, this is another tincture. This isn't a syrup. There's actually a syrup that I like better. It tastes better to me. This is pretty potent. But hawthorn is just like, so every herb out there has an affinity for different organs, right? Cayenne has an affinity for your circulatory system and your heart, but more specifically, hawthorn has an affinity to your heart. So like you take hawthorn and it'll go directly to your heart, and it starts building and strengthening all of the things with your heart. So you can use hawthorn berry to treat leakage of the heart, lesions left by former heart attacks, cardiac dropsy, hypertrophy, and other functional and congenital heart disorders. So anyway, because I've had experience myself with both of those and know how great they are for the heart, I'm just sharing those things, and cayenne especially, because everybody seems to have some cayenne in their pantry. and it'd probably be a really good thing to have in your first aid kit.